Well, you heard success stories of the directors who are building empires and amazing communities, but I am very proud to introduce you with two of the most amazing influencer members that we have in the community. I must say every single woman that I have met has been absolutely incredible and has played a very important role in my life, and I'm very grateful that you have joined the club, and thank you. But these two women have really challenged me. So I met them in two different situations and circumstances, more or less in the same time. And they all, when I meet women, they all have a dream, but these two women, obviously I could see, they had a drive, they had a desire to change something. So first I met Julia, and she was in the middle of her career. Everybody knows her as the Queen of Diamonds. And she loves diamonds. She's a diamond herself. But she had decided to completely change. She said, I'm happy what I have done so far. I want to be a hypnotherapist. I want to be an art therapist. I want to be a coach. I want to be a mentor. I love this. I mean, she said, I go to these luxury events, but there is nothing more meaningful like this. When I go to events like this and they talk real things, it's a complete different feeling than going to a diamond meeting, which is still great. But for some reasons, Julia decided to leave the diamond outside so she can discover the diamond within. So let's bring Julia Castelli on stage. There is someone to describe very balanced, very healthy in many levels. I mean, she walks her talk. I've known Sharita now for more than a year, and very intense trip, because when these ladies join the star journey with me, it's very intense. We become like a family. I more speak with them than my sisters. And one thing that I have noticed at this woman, consistency. She is consistent every single time I speak with her. Consistent with her authenticity and her desire to help her clients. And when I went through this challenge in the last 2 months to finish her book, I could see how much she cares about it. So let's bring on stage Dr. Sharita Sharma. We have a good news. We have a good news for all of you here. By the way, have you seen these books? Have you seen these books? Can I handle? I mean, you could see both of them. They were crying when they saw the videos and the books, because they have put their heart and they have poured so much love. And I'm so, so proud of you. Absolutely. First of all, I felt like when we started this journey, I felt like this is easy, right? How did it, at the beginning, yeah?
You made me think
okay.
it's going to be easy.
Over to you. So what happened?
You know Mirela, so she just, oh, you want to write a book, or you have a dream, or you want to speak. Let's do it. You can do it. And I said, okay. And this was July 2024 when I started to write this book. I wanted to write a book for many years. And I started writing here and there different things. Okay, one day when I want to write a book, this is what I want to write, and this and this and that. And then just like that, one day, the title, that was not an easy route as well, because first we were playing with Polish Your Diamond.
So we started with the end. We started with the end. First we said, let's decide what's the book cover, yeah?
Yes, and I had that book cover for a year. And then when Mirela 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, said, I have your books. And she said, she did a video. She was more excited than, no, she couldn't be more excited than me, but almost as excited as me.
I was more excited for your book than my book, to be honest.
Yes, that's true. So when she sent me the video, Julia, I have your book, and I said, are you sure? Maybe you're just holding that cover. Are there any pages in it? So yeah, Mirela made me believe it's easy, and that's how I started. And actually, I'm so grateful, because if I knew, I probably would have not started. And I'm not saying it's so difficult. No, it's amazing, and I love it, and I want to write so many more books.
Oh, now you want to write again, yeah?
Because
I heard this never again, because it was really painful. It's like you're giving birth. Yeah, when we have the first baby, said never again, but we do another one, and we love it.
I have the title Naked Under Diamonds for the next
Oh,
one.
ready, yeah?
but yeah.
Well, I should have got Sharita's. I have Sharita's book cover, next one, ready. I sent it to her. She said, please don't show it to me because I'm already overwhelmed with this. Excuse me, this is a 500 pages book. And we'll come back to you, Julia. So how did you feel when we started this journey of writing the book? You didn't know you were going to write 500 pages.
Absolutely not.
So it started with the first page, yeah?
Yeah, so I had that thought in my head last year. I'm going to write a book. Started writing here and there, procrastinated as we do, life happens. And then you gave me a deadline. And when you give me a deadline, then it becomes serious because I'm not letting you down, I'm not letting everybody else down, I'm not letting myself down. And then that's how one page, and then I got into the flow, and I just couldn't stop writing. There were nights.
Can I intervene something? So the deadline came later, and I'm telling I had no choice because last summer we spent so many sessions on Zoom, and let's do this, and then accountability partnership, and ladies, how are you doing with the page? And I would get them inspiration quotes or whatever I would put them. Then I would be busy, they would get busy, then they would stop, and then I would bring them back again, and a little bit more engine, let's push it. It came to a point that I felt like I was failing. I was failing because I promised them you'll have the book. Everything else, I'm telling you, I didn't know that because writing books for me is very easy. But I didn't know that the most difficult thing, and I've witnessed this in the journey of helping hundreds of women. So let's take Julia. Podcasting, easy peasy, boom, boom, a couple of sessions. Julia's podcast in a few weeks has been there and honestly is one of the best podcasts and she's very consistent. Great. Magazine front covers, easy peasy. Next, please. They love it. Great. TEDx speech. Yes, Julia. Come to me in Florence and we'll make it happen. Easy peasy. Whatever. We have done public speaking. Where are you? Let's go in Amsterdam. Let's go to New York. Right. Absolutely all done. It comes to the book, Sharita.
Yeah, this was hard.
The same. Sharita could do everything. So you told me that you were nervous to speak. Who has seen Dr. Sharita speaking from our club? You are one of the most amazing speakers. You flow. You're natural.
Thank you.
Everything they do is just so easy. Why writing a book was so difficult?
I think it's because it was the first time and doubt creeps in. You start having that self-doubt, challenges happen, you think, am I good enough? Do people really want to listen to me? But then I thought, well, actually, I've got to go back to my why. What is my purpose behind this? And I help hundreds of people, thousands of people who come into my clinic, but I wanted to make that mission even stronger and get out there and get the information out there to help even more people on a bigger scale. And I think I'd lost my why. I didn't intensify the strength of it. And then when I started writing, I kept thinking, right, I need to help people who have maybe tried lots of products or treatments, nothing worked for them, or they're a little bit cautious about going into the clinic, or they don't know enough about skin and treatments, etc. So I thought, right, every time I wrote a page or a chapter, it was, right, let's go back, sit on the back end. What would I want to know if I didn't have this information? But then it was like another chapter, and then I just couldn't stop writing. And then when I sent it to you, I was like, Mirela, I think I've written 2 books in one.
Well, so what happened that you got fired up again, Julia? So we decided 2 months ago, enough is enough. We're not going to let this go forever. I'm thinking to write a book because I can't stand people who say 10 years, they're still writing their book. And I thought that's becoming myself now because we are doing this together. So what happened that 9 months, nothing. In 2 months, we did it all. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened again for someone like me who is mega busy and I have different businesses, but when I was given the stage, Mirela said she knew how to make me tick again. She gave me you. She gave me this fabulous stage when I knew that there will be 500, 600,000 women and men amazing coming for inspiration, motivation, to learn something. This is what got me. I got the desire. I'm getting the goosebumps now because I then saw it so vividly. I had a date, I had a deadline, and I had my why for you and for so many women who need to be reminded, you are a diamond. You
Now,
have
tell
it
us
inside.
about the book. What did you pour in that book? Why they should buy it, why they should read it.
To remember that power is in you. You don't need to learn it, you don't need to acquire it, it's in you. That power, that diamond, this is a reminder that you have it. We all come like rough diamonds, and we just need to polish it and actually keep polishing it. So in this book, there's part of my story from a little girl from a tiny place in communist Bulgaria who had huge dreams, who then very quickly was walking red carpets in New York, London, Cannes, Venice Film Festivals, and all the most amazing events, dripping in diamonds. This is when I became the Queen of Diamonds. But when I became the Queen of Diamonds, I understood, looking at myself and looking at my clients, that there was something more. Apart from the outside shine, we need that inner spark. And that's why I wrote this book, to remind you, to share through my story, my client stories, my ultra-luxury experience. So there's a lot in it. I hope you like it. Someone already flew with the book, and she wrote me half an hour after she left. She said, I'm on page 27 already.
Many people have been asking me, can I buy the book? Can I buy the book? I said, wait. But before we invite you to buy the book, Sharita, why they should buy the book? What is this look like a doctor's book, a real doctor's book. So tell us more about it.
Yeah, do you know what? It's filled with, it's just like Julia, it's my personal transformations. From a child, I was an acne sufferer. And so then skin health, I didn't know enough about it at that time. And then now that I help so many people, and I have been doing it for 20 years, that I've shared my experience in here, insights in here, so you've got educational facts backed with research, but most importantly, I've shared lots of stories of transformations of people who have come to me with certain skin concerns, and it's all down to what I said earlier about that psychological impact. And I've got so many more stories, but I had to stop. But it basically helps you to also reduce that overwhelm of all that information. I talk about who to see. So it's not necessarily, this book is not about me, it's about helping you. How to find the right practitioner to help you. What kind of things should you be asking? What are the red flags, the green flags? What the media is, the fear of judgment. I cover psychological aspects as well as information about skin and about treatments, etc. So literally it's a very comprehensive guide from prevention, treatment, maintenance for any age, both genders, any skin type. And I talk about skin of color as well.
Wonderful. Now, it's the bing bang. All of you have this book. Do you have all of you this book? This work. By the way, do you like this workbook?
Yes.
We have made it so much love because we wanted you to have a really good experience of it. Now, let me open it on the page. I need my glasses, that's why I got my glasses, because this is the most exciting moment of the day. We are going to do something as a community. And this is where I will see if we really are talking real thing or we're just talking something and that's it. So if we're talking for real community and women supporting women, but also women reading women, women buying by women, women selling to each other, buying from each other, supporting each other, sharing, exchanging, and being part of the community, I invite you to go to this page. Have you found this? Because we are also giving you something back. Everybody who clicks in these 2 QR codes, both of them, do not keep favorites. They're both equal. And this is all about your health, and this is all about your spirituality and mindset within. So they complement each other. So if you go right now to these QR codes, you'll buy the book for only £2. Excuse me, do you think these 2 books are £2 value? You are here for a reason, every single one. We don't have enough copy for everybody. Sorry for that, because we didn't expect this scenario. But we have 100 copies each, okay? So who buys first, right now? Who buys, Florinda, can you bring me some water, darling? Who buys the book now in the Kindle will get a free copy of the book signed by Sharita. Stay there, don't move, don't move. You just buy it. Take your time. I'm going to let you settle in the table. Give them a big hand. Everybody stays where you are.